How's it going, folks? And you're very welcome along to the Motorcycle Hour podcast, where we talk all things motorcycling. A quick shout out to our sponsors, Terence Healy Motorcycles Tullamore, your main Honda dealer for the Midlands. City Spares Motorcycling, Cherry Orchard Industrial Estate Dublin, your Honda and Suzuki agent. And motorcyclingtraining.ie, your one-stop shop for all your motorcycle training needs. Before we kick it off, we do want to give a reminder that this podcast is intended for audience of 18 years and older. So just remember this when deciding where and when you listen. And we are back with a bang, episode 80. Kicking you in the face. Boys, how are we all getting on?
Absolutely brilliant, Brian.
That is
absolutely brilliant.
That is absolutely great to hear. We have an absolute bumper-to-bumper packed out podcast for you this week. We've got everything from a bit of news on Kevin Keys. Actually, we haven't mentioned Kevin in a while.
No.
We have got some interesting tech and torque reports of all things Honda. We have got some stuff we need to talk about the Irish Photo Rally Pint. But by absolutely no means least, we had the wonderful Charlie on from Bikes, Beer, Bed and Breakfast. He's going to tell us all about his venture, his I suppose B&B with a difference down in the good old county of Kerry. So we had himself on for a chat, and an interesting one, and it'll something that you can all add to your calendar for the year ahead, and maybe book in an old weekend below with Charlie and
Sounds
the crew.
very good.
Absolutely. Speaking of Charlie, it's the one and only Charlie Riley.
Hey.
What's going on, Buck?
Absolutely. Myself and Noel were out in the two blades today, but done an old spin today. Oh,
Which blade did you take?
Hold on, you don't even exist yet. I haven't.
Yeah, what are you butting in for?
Exactly.
Yeah, shut up, will you?
Yeah,
Settle on.
You don't exist either. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
How talk me through. I was a little bit jealous. I rang you today and you said you were out on the blades, and I kind of said, "Fuck game anyway." But anyway, you had a good old time.
Yeah, yesterday evening we started to Noel we're chin miking, and we just said, look, if it's anywhere dry at all, tomorrow morning we're getting out in the two hogs and away with. And we did, and we done 3 stops. We were over in Tullamore. And then we were in Kilbeggan, and then we were in the Plaza. And
Jeez, them bikes are right to them places. I'll tell you one thing, that's the beauty about getting to the old pension age. Get the old pension there and head off on your bike there midweek whenever you want to.
I'm not due the pension for another 10 years.
Absolutely.
Bollocks, yeah.
When you're fucking... No, that wasn't very nice. Anyway, speaking of bollocks, Ross McQuaid, how are you getting on, Buck?
Now you can talk.
Now you can talk. All the way from the squirrel-infested Longford is the one only Ross McQuaid. How are you, man?
Fantastic.
Did you see the little thing I sent you?
Yeah, I did. That was cool, yeah.
That was cool.
What was that off?
It was on another motorcycling page of some description. Somebody on a motorbike went to Newtown Forbes, took a picture beside the big squirrel down there and gave the history of it. And he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
It was, no, I have to say, he does. Speaking of squirrels, speaking of little squirrels.
You're into weird shit, you are. I swear to God. I scored.
The over here that loves hiding his nuts.
Yeah, honestly, exactly. He still hasn't found his nuts. One and only Kieran Riley.
Yeah.
How are you, bud?
I'm all good, bud. How are you?
Oh, sure, I'm living the dream.
That's good.
We had a very rare event that took place on Saturday. I don't know, did anybody notice it or did we haven't discussed it yet?
What?
Kieran Riley was actually out on his bike.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, me, yeah. Sure, the day that I was in, I wasn't passing up a day like that.
I'm just going to say it here.
I know what you're going to say.
Just watch what you're going to say now. Tread very carefully.
I probably shouldn't have waited till now to say this.
What?
But the actual dirt of that MT-07.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Nothing.
Would you believe it?
Of disgraceful.
Would you believe it? I had that bike outside in the sun, and I just looked at it myself. And well, I clean this now before I go. And then sure, I was kind of held up, and then he says, fuck it, no, I'll just go over, I'll bet on over.
Here's an idea. When you're finished with it, clean it. Then when you want to go ride it, it'll be clean. Actually, don't even worry about cleaning it, but just put a bit of lube in the chain for you, will you?
I put lube on it. Before I left, I spread out the 40 on it, yeah.
You wouldn't see as much rust now in the Titanic, I'd say.
Yeah.
No, that's saying
That's
something.
at the bottom of the sea.
That is at the bottom.
You
of the sea.
can talk.
Oh,
No, don't
my
start.
bags are
No,
spotless.
you go away now.
No, Chad.
Stop now. I could say a few things
skinning
here
me
now.
knuckles and everything now.
Skinny or nothing doing what? Wasn't cleaning the fucking ones.
No.
Definitely wasn't cleaning them.
In fairness,
You're worrying me now with that button there now. I see your finger hovering over it there.
He has improved slightly, Charlie. He has a little.
couldn't have got worse.
Well, he couldn't have got worse, but he had, you know what I mean? He
Yeah,
is
but you see,
copping
if I'd Mark cleaning my bikes the same as he does Ross's to be cleaning
Bike.
too.
He cleaned one of my bike.
Sorry.
I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, having to clean that.
Did you pay him? Was it expensive?
I had to give him 2 lifts and listen to him for about 2 hours.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Did you collect them from the house, did you?
Hold on. How was the phaser looking?
The fit. Now, we have to go back to this. Now, the phaser boys. Now, in fairness, credit where credit is due. I'm a firm believer in that. When we went for a spin on Saturday,
Funny enough,
over
anytime
Star
I
and
do
Sillies-
credit, I get nothing.
Now, listen, you never do want it anyway. That has
go away
been
with
straight
stuff.
out. No point in saying different.
No.
But Quaid, you have the phaser looking absolutely schmick, man.
Yeah.
I give you
couldn't-
Joe
I'm
now.
proud.
Where's
The
Joe?
chain, the
Thanks.
chain is
The
fantastic.
chain looks new.
It is.
And it was black.
But sure, it was new.
I put a chain in sprockets. I did, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, but I had it looking septic before Christmas.
You did.
I know you had it looking dire.
Yeah.
But anyway, I will now. I'm a fair man. I'll always give man due where is due. The phaser looks fabulous.
Yeah.
Well done.
No.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Fabulous. Thanks.
That's better than nice.
That's
Yeah.
fabulous.
That's fabulous.
No, it does. But then I even when you had it, Brendan.
Can I ask you something?
I
Does
did
it
like
feel
it,
different
it
when
is.
you're riding it?
In what way? Does it feel? Well, it's
Like
running.
compare, like when you got a first in the hall, like, and you kind of, well, I'm not. I
No,
don't
when
mean
I
this.
got it first, it was
Like I don't
grand.
mean to say like in the bad way, like, but like when I went a bit out of hand, now like not cleaning and all that, and you went
Well,
off and spent money like bringing it back original, if you know what I mean, like getting the spread and the whole like. Does it feel different when you're riding?
I can't decide whether he's trying to.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is he
Well,
trying
no,
to?
well, obviously,
no,
like
no.
obviously doing the carb tubes and
Yeah,
cleaning all
yeah,
that,
for
that's-
sure.
It's running, it's running better that way.
But I think Ross said like that was a very clean bike when I sold it to you.
Yeah, and then everyone just started falling off.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
To be fair, the
Nothing to do with me, folks.
the bits that fell off it were spotless.
Oh my god!
I just left them on the side of the road.
Yeah, that belly van was mint before it collided with the M1.
But that's what you do, Blackguard, and bring it up to the north and back.
No, it's not
Everything
got to
fell
do with
off
that. If you aren't banging up through wheelies in the middle of car village, that's what happens. You know what I mean?
How do you do this, Brent? Pull in the clutch, hit the kill switch. What do you do? Whacked it out, let
Bang.
the clutch
I've,
out. Whoop, she went.
I'm gonna take that belly
Yeah.
pan off again and trim that back. I got a coping saw to trim that up.
A coping saw.
Yeah.
I had a coping saw. I could have given me one. So no.
I did saws now you could copings with. Coping saw, yeah?
Just no.
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong saw.
No.
If I could get to that button quick enough, I would. Come here, we've loads of stuff to talk about. And as I say, we're going to have the one and only Charlie on from Bikes, Beer, Bed and Breakfast to have a bit of a chat with us. Interesting bloke. Imagine brave that the whole way from Killarney, well, nearly Killarney, on the bike on a wet Thursday evening.
Yeah, but he done four
done.
rallies,
He did.
4 pints, should I say.
He did.
So while he was out, he said he'd get up here done. Like, he was right.
Yeah.
He absolutely did. And you know something? I'm delighted you actually mentioned the 4 rally because that's going to segue nicely. Lads and lassies, we need to have a little bit of a chat here.
Yep. Bowl boys.
There's some bold boys, maybe girls as well. I don't know.
More than likely boys.
Possibly, yeah, well, possibly. So, people that are following the 4 rally, which is, I think, mostly everybody at this stage, may have seen that there was a little bit of an issue online. I think it was during the week where
Came out last weekend.
where basically the crowd that run the 4 rally just kind of put up a post about how, I suppose, annoyed they were, and rightly so. So basically, the crack was there's a pint somewhere down in Cork. I think it was a pint 18 or something.
There's
Was
something
it?
like 18 or 19 or something around that number.
Yeah.
It was in Cork anyway.
Somewhere down in Cork, and the photo pint itself, I believe, may have actually been kind of on private property.
Yeah, well, yeah, there was a lot of very private land around it.
Yeah, and I think to gain access to it, you have to kind of go through a gate or whatever the case may be. Right now, right, fair enough. That's it's not ideal, but anyway. But what ended up happening was there was obviously a certain group, or maybe it's been going on a while. I don't know exactly how many it was, or who it was, or when it was. But they were going down late at night, revving the bikes. There was the woman living right beside the photo point had young kids. Waking the kids, then there was people fucking going for a slash just on the side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just showing a complete lack of respect, and it's they obviously found out there was a photo rally. These local people got in contact. At the end of the day, boys, the lads, and again, I have to say, I have reached out to the photo rally a couple of times to come on the podcast, and they will eventually, but. They don't need to be getting that sort of stuff. They don't need to be getting photos.
They put a lot of work into organising this thing.
Yeah.
And as your man said in the thing, they just pull pin if they're going to be getting it in the neck from somebody else.
Exactly.
But you can't blame them.
No, you can't blame them.
Look, as the old saying goes from years and years back, all it takes is one bad apple to put in spoils the rest of them.
Yeah.
So if people are acting like that, it's going to put a dampener for everyone else that are doing it right.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
As we always say, boys, imagine if you were living in that house. Do you know what I mean? Like, put yourself in that. Would you? You wouldn't do it anywhere else. You wouldn't go outstanding the edge of somebody's garden and go for a fucking slash. Or you wouldn't go down late at night revving a fucking bike.
There's enough. You're on back roads anyway. You'll find a gateway 2 miles down the road.
And to be fair, like, how many photo pints did we do last year? And we met people that lived beside it or near.
Yeah.
No, it's always a common courtesy. How you doing? How's things? Park the bikes out of the way that they're not blocking it. And I do see that on a few of the photo pints where someone's parking their bike in the middle of the road.
That they're not looking out at you.
Yeah, and just use the old noggin a little bit. Bit of common courtesy. Don't block up the place. Respect the area. Get your picture of your bike. Head off. Hello to anybody that's there. Do you know what I mean?
Leave the place as you found it.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, whoever's at wouldn't like someone to come up outside their house and wreck the bike.
Exactly. Picture yourself in their shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, look, it actually got to the stage, as far as I'm aware, they actually had to change that. So
that point has been reneged on. So if anyone was taking screenshots and working off that, obviously go back onto the Irish Photo Rally page and get the new location. I think it's up already.
It is, as far as I'm aware. It's at.
So
I'm nearly certain it's point 18, but just double check that. It's the one that it's down in Cork somewhere here. So, look, onwards and upwards to the rest of it, and I hope that'll be the end of it now. In fairness,
Yeah.
I don't want that. Look, it goes to show. Probably it is. It goes to show you with the photo rally. It's grown so much in popularity now. That you have a huge. You have more. I think the photo rally was, it was kind of the same people year on year. They probably did it for a long time, and they knew the crack and they knew the rules and the whole job lot. Then you get new people in that are maybe not as up to date with it. So give it the respect that it deserves, and that's it. We'll say no more about it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All in favour?
Aye.
Aye. Before we go any further, boys, I think we'll go over to the one and only Charlie to tell us all about bikes, beer, bed and breakfast.
Why not?
Why not? Folks, I want to give a massive welcome to Charlie from Bikes, Beer, Bed and Breakfast after coming the whole way up from Brosna in County Kerry on a wet evening. Charlie, you're very welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
It is all our pleasure. Tell us, you're after coming a good old spin up on a wet evening the whole way from Brosna, man. We weren't expecting you to arrive up on a bike, but how long did that take you?
Yeah, well, I left home around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but decided to take some points of the photo rally.
Oh, yeah.
While I'm going this way. So might as well do that as well.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, well.
What pints did you do on the way up?
I did the Limerick one, then...
Probably, there was one on a tie then, was there? Did you do that one in Kildare?
Actually, I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
As long as you took the picture anyway, you're not too bad.
I found them anyway, so great success.
Yeah.
Thanks to the shout out to the lady who helped me find one of them. And anyway, so the birthhouse of I can't remember who.
Okay.
But, I was going up and down the lane.
Oh, that's the one. Is that the one we did in Roscommon? Is it like a little farmer's lane?
Yeah.
And it's like a little cottage.
I was like, end up
Where
in,
is
in
it?
the farmer's yard, and I'm like, this can't be right.
Yeah, there is. You didn't do that.
No,
one,
I didn't do that one. No.
There's one, and it's literally like you're driving up a farmer's lane, and it's like you're in the farmer's yard.
Yeah, but are the majority
honestly.
not like that anyway?
Not to this extent. No, this one is, isn't it? Yeah. This one is like you're going, where the fuck are we going? But yeah. It's
No,
good.
actually, you're dead right. That's what we did say. Where the fuck are we?
Yeah. We were waiting for somebody to come up with a shotgun and say, "Get the out." Yeah. Come here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. That's not a Kerry accent to hear, anyway.
No. So myself and herself and obviously the daughter who came over with us, we're from Belgium.
Very good.
And we moved here in Ireland the summer of 2024.
All right. Just after
Not
COVID.
Well, no, not that long. Yeah, we bought the house just before COVID, and then COVID happened.
Okay.
And then, we prepared and then decided to move. And then 2 years ago now,
Yeah.
the big move happened.
The big move happened. And tell me, I suppose, obviously you're into your bikes, and we're going to get into your bikes. I keep mixing up bikes, beer, bed, and breakfast. We're going to get into that shortly.
It's a logical order, First the bikes, then the beers, then bed and breakfast.
Makes sense. It does actually make sense when you say it like that. Tell us a bit about your own background. What, as regards biking and stuff, have you been into bikes all your life, or what was the story?
So I have an older brother, Lodi. He's 6 years older than me, and he was into bikes. Then obviously he got me going as well. And the first bike was like a 50cc Yamaha.
Oh yeah.
And then when he was going to the big bikes, so I took that over from him, and so on.
Yeah.
So basically, he introduced me to.
He's the one to
bikes.
blame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And did you do much biking over in Belgium?
Well, when I was in Belgium, I was still working, obviously, and then was mostly commuting. But I did a couple of trips and longer trips as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But,
Beautiful part of the world. I haven't been, Park. You've been there.
I have been there.
You mentioned there was one thing you took from it.
The one thing I took from it, I left Dublin Airport with 2 or 3 pints inside me.
Yeah.
That's all I remember until I got home. I was delivered home, nice, safe sound,
Just the beer.
Oh, just the beer. It's absolutely epic.
Yeah.
Absolutely epic.
Yeah,
it is.
Just couldn't get enough of it into me.
No, it's savage. It is Belgian beer. I was saying here, I used to live in Adelaide in South Australia, and there was a Belgian beer cafe there, and it was fucking unbelievable. Yeah. You make good beer, man.
Yep,
Yeah.
we do.
You brought us up a
Beer
couple
and
of
chocolate.
samples. Good and oh yeah, Belgian chocolate as well,
Oh,
of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
2 of the best things in life. Do you know what I mean?
And chips.
Yes.
Yeah.
That, a lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
Americans call them French fries, but that's just
No.
because they didn't know where they were.
Yeah.
That's
during
true.
the World War.
Yeah. They come from Belgium.
They come from
Yeah.
Belgium.
Wow.
A proud Belgian man
See.
told me this. Shout out to Jorn Vettel there.
I'm not just a
friend
pretty
of-
face.
That's
I am
true.
a world of useless information.
Trust the Americans to get arseways
Yeah,
anyway. Yeah.
well.
My God. Yeah.
We'll say nothing there.
Come here. Tell us. So why Kerry? What was the? Had you family or had you visited, or what was the story there?
So no, basically, what happened, how we ended up here is Yoga, my partner, she never been to Ireland, and I had, when we met the year before, I had done the tour of the island on the motorbike.
Oh yeah.
And so mainly the Wild Atlantic Way and such. But she'd never been. So okay, we have to go, and so we decided to go around St. Patrick's Day, which was great fun.
Yeah.
And we did a bit of a tour of the island, and well, she got the taste of it as well. And then she thought, well, maybe we can buy a cottage or a holiday home or something and go over in the holidays and see how that goes. And well, we ended up buying this old farmhouse,
Yeah.
which was kind of big
Yeah.
for a holiday home. And then we were thinking like, well, we can share this with other people and do something like a B&B, but, not the ordinary B&B. We ride ourselves, both of us, and maybe we can do something special for bikers. Then we did some research and then see what's the competition like. Are there any hotels or B&Bs especially for bikers? And turns out that there are none.
None. Absolutely none. Yours is the only one I've ever heard of. Yeah.
So we were like, okay, this is either a very good idea or a very bad idea.
There's either none for a very good reason, or yeah.
So the weather might have something to do with it.
I say it'll be good because, what we be often talking about is there anywhere we can just go to a B&B, that understand bikers.
Yeah.
Because you'd often,
not many.
No, there's not.
No.
And to be fair, anytime we book accommodation when we're going somewhere, the first question we always have to ask is there somewhere safe that we can park the bikes?
Yeah,
It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did some research, and obviously like I said, we both ride ourselves, so we know what we expect or what we would want. But we did a bit of research as well, asked other people, did a survey online, and got a lot of answers. And the main thing basically is safe place for the bikes. And then all the rest is like, okay,
Yeah.
nice to have. But
You put your head down anywhere once the bike is safe.
Once the bike is set, 100%, yeah. I'd sleep outside and put the bike inside. Yeah.
I've often slept underneath the bike.
Absolutely.
Truth be told. Just started at 3 o'clock in the morning to warm yourself up. You'd be all right.
Afraid of rashers in the manifold the next morning. Yeah. So that was it. You
So,
decided.
we decided to go for it anyways, and then focus specifically on bikers and people visiting Ireland on the motorcycle. And that's basically it.
That's basically it.
Yeah, that's
so
how we got there.
You opened up first then was last year your first year in operation or the year before?
No, summer of 24. So
Summer of 24.
Yeah, we moved 4th of July and we opened the 12th. So that
Holy
was,
jeez. Right.
but put ourselves under some pressure there.
I'd say that.
Just a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And how has it been going? Is it well, obviously summertime is the busiest time. Yeah.
But goes well. We don't accommodate only bikers.
Yeah.
But it is our main focus.
Yeah.
And during the summer, it's mainly bikers that come over, and that can be Irish, but they're also from the continent or British.
Yeah.
We had an Australian, we had a South African, we had an American. So
Cool.
Savage,
we're getting known all over the world now.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Great job.
And later in the season or early in the season, like this time of year, we have people visiting family or just or working, like people who have to be in the area for work.
Yeah.
That's what we get now.
Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But isn't it gas? Like, I suppose, and it's great. Is it? I don't know. Is it down to social media and stuff? But the world seems to be a smaller place now. Like, you'll get an awful lot more. Like I'll give you an example. Now, wouldn't it have been fairly unusual, kind of back in the, even back in the 90s and early 00s and stuff, for you to pull up and see a group of bikers from France, say, you'd be kind of going, Jesus, why have to come the whole way from France? But now it's not uncommon. Do you know what I mean? Because, people know now how accessible, how easy it is to get
But
there,
sure,
you know?
Brian, years ago, when lads had even come over from England on a bike, we used to think England was the far side of the world. It's only over across the fucking sea there. But
Go
you
to
see-
Brain, you can see it.
but it's just the fact that you see, back in that day, Dublin seemed like 500 mile away, and it's only fucking 10 minutes up the road. Like. You know what I mean? It's just, that's the way it is.
But that's what I'm saying, yeah.
But now it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Like, even when you talk about Australia now, it's one big plane ride, bump, and you're there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But it does.
Takes a while, but you're there.
It does take a while. But I think, as I say, social media, now people can go online and see videos, YouTube videos of guys that, left Belgium and done the Wild Atlantic Way, and then go, all right, so we went the road from there to there, got a ferry, got there.
It's
and boom.
accessible
It's
now.
accessible. It's
Yeah.
not. It's very straightforward to do it. Like, yeah.
So also on our website, we also have a couple of videos from YouTube and things like that. Some routes available, and so people who find us, they can also check what's in the area, what interesting roads are there, and where they can go and how they can do it. We have a couple of links to ferry companies and stuff like that.
Yep.
So basically, if they find us, they can start from there planning their
Yeah.
trip.
For sure, man. Yeah.
Good stuff.
You're in a great location too, because obviously Kerry's beautiful anyway. But on the side of Kerry, you're just off the Limerick border there, so it's fairly accessible from anywhere. I feel like it's a fairly straight hop down, from Dublin, or if you come into Rosslare, or even people coming in from Cork. It's easy to get there. To be fair,
Yeah, we're actually very happy that because in the beginning wasn't intentional to have that location. Just happened to happen.
Yeah.
But we did look into it and then saw, okay, Ring of Kerry is close by, Killarney's close by, Dingle's close by. And if you go inland as well, there's lots of great roads to ride on the bike as well.
Yeah.
So, we were happy with that.
Yeah, brilliant roads. We rode a lot of them there last year when the bikes
we did,
were
we did.
What was the name of that one that we went across when we left
on
camp?
that
we
was
came down. We were coming down off the hill, and you could see the opening.
Connor's Pass. I think.
Yes.
Oh, Connor's Pass.
Connor's Pass. Yeah.
That's savage.
Stunning.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stunning. But then even we came down through. What was the name of the place we got the ferry?
Oh, yes.
We got
That's
the ferry
Clare
into
to Limerick or
Tarbert, was
something,
it?
is it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was it? Yeah. All them roads. They're
Yeah.
stunning roads.
Fabulous.
Brilliant
Absolute
road.
fabulous.
Oh, absolutely
Fabulous.
unbelievable. We have some of the best roads in the world.
yeah.
There is no doubt about it, And I'd urge anybody,
and we're
I do.
collecting potholes as well. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I'd urge all of our listeners out there from across the pond, or indeed, because I guarantee it, probably the vast majority of Irish people haven't done it. So get on your bikes, head to the west, pick up the Wild Atlantic Way, head south.
It's a special road, that.
It is, man. It's something. There is something. I don't know. It's very
Yeah,
hard.
but you see-
but there's
And if you
something.
get it on the off chance that it's sunny,
Yeah.
oh
now-
my God.
Now the
Stunning.
people are going to hear about Charlie's adventure now with the
B&B and all.
B&B thing.
Yeah.
You see, it'll give people a incentive now that they know they can book.
Oh yeah.
They can book it.
With
And-
somebody that's like-minded as well.
Yeah, but
100%,
that's going to be their base.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they can go any direction.
Yeah,
that they
100%.
want,
Yeah.
And then back up there that night.
Yeah.
Good night's sleep, a few beers, and a breakfast in
Yeah.
the morning.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Could
good
easily
Belgian
spend-
beer as well.
Good Belgian beer.
Good Belgian beer as well.
Good Belgian beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's the secret.
That's the secret. Yeah.
that's one of the secrets.
yeah. But it is like that as well, and not running anywhere down. Like obviously Killarney and all that, beautiful places, but depending on the type of season, can be firstly hard to get accommodation. Secondly, can be very expensive. And then when you're going places like that on a bike, you don't want to be in a built-up area. You don't want to be in the middle of a town or city. You'd much rather go to the likes of where yourself is somewhere nice and chilling and just relax and
Well, it's a choice you can make. Either you go into town and then you have the bars and you have the pubs and you have the restaurants and you have whatnot. But we're in the countryside. But to avoid you riding back on your bike and going for dinner in the town or whatever, we do provide food for the guys on the bikes.
All right.
And we have our bar, so you don't have to go back on the bike, go to the pub, and then risk your neck
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah, no.
Basically, Charlie, you have it sold here, right? We'll be down.
Yeah,
we'll be down.
full bellies.
Yeah.
And,
How many rooms have you got?
We've got 4 rooms in the B&B, and then we have, starting now this season, we have a campsite at the back of the house as well.
Great.
Fantastic.
So, like you said, accommodation can be expensive, and that's true. So the guys who are willing to chance it with the weather, they can put up their tent at the back of the house, and we have like hot showers and everything ready for them as well.
Brilliant. Jesus, that's brilliant. Something, a lot of Irish people now leaving, do that because let's call a spade here. Money's tight. Everyone's feeling the pinch. But that doesn't mean that you can't, you have to deprive yourself of having a good weekend, and you can have a good weekend without, what I mean?
But that's what I was saying there, Bren, earlier. It's somewhere to go now, right? And it's your base
base of operations,
right?
kind of.
Yeah.
That you can go then touring around, and every evening back up there, and you're going to get fed, a few beers, and a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Exactly. What more can you want?
You can't go around there.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So tell me this then. So say we'll start obviously with the bikes obviously it's accommodating to bikes. Beers. What kind of a bar are we talking here? Is it all Belgian beer, or have you got a mix, or what would you do?
Well, we have a couple of Belgian beers. We have made our own personal selection of the things that we like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't drink them, we must. But yeah, well, we're not a pub.
Yeah.
And we don't mean to be a pub. But it's just like you said, if you want to have a beer in the evening before you go to bed, you can have that.
Yeah. Couple of bottles there and away with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a couple of Belgian beers. I brought one in. That's the Duvel.
The Duvel, yeah. We're looking forward to chancing that now.
Yeah.
And we have the Westmalle, which is brewed by monks.
All right.
So that's also special from Belgium. Yeah.
What's it
Typical.
called? Westmalle.
Westmalle. Yeah.
You can't. Can you get it here, or do you get it sent over?
We get it. We can get it in Cork.
Oh, no way. Yeah. Holy
So-
shit. Okay. Well, boys, if the monks are making it, you know it has to be good.
Yeah, but then
Because
again,
them boys are in no hurry.
the monks also make, what's that other stuff? The tonic wine. Buckfast.
Buckfast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Monks make
yeah.
that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Different monks.
I hope so.
Different.
not Belgian monks.
No, yeah. And then the breakfast. What kind of breakfast do you provide?
So yeah, if you book a room with us or the glamping tent, then there's light breakfast is included, and that's the cereals and toast and whatnot, and bit of yogurt, juice, and coffee and tea and all that.
Yeah.
But you can obviously also have the full Irish breakfast or something in between,
Yeah.
just scrambled eggs and
Yeah.
bacon and stuff like that.
Wow.
Or the big fry, Chad. The big fry.
The big fry. Yeah.
There's a man with a big stove.
That man loves that.
Oh, I love my food.
Oh, jeez. I remember, and again, not running anywhere down, but remember when we stayed in that place in camp?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, it was
yeah.
brilliant. Now, it was brilliant.
Do you know,
It
that was probably one of the best nights that we had down there.
probably
Oh,
was
they were-
the best night, I would say.
They were the
down
little
there.
Yeah, the little-
glamping you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
stayed in these
Hut
little kind of, you know, they were like little huts in camp in Kerry, which is out, you know, and but like the place was lovely. Not, but the next morning there's a fair shortage of places to eat. Like, so the next morning, of course, all of us kind of nursing some sick heads. All you wanted was a big greasy fry, you know. So we went into this cafe and the boys were starving. This fella was licking the lips and the whole lot. And the woman came over and she was lovely. She says, "What are you having?" Oh, throw us on whatever. 6 full Irish. I'll never forget. She looked at us and said, "Oh, sorry, boys, we don't do anything like that."
All they done was
Pancakes.
toasties and a pancake.
Pancakes and
Toasties.
toasties.
And I was like a boiled fucking shite.
Then we went to the spar next door and got a few sausages.
Honest of all.
We cleaned
Cha-
them out with the sausages.
Yeah, you ended up having a toasted ham, cheese,
toasted
and onion
and-
sandwich.
It didn't even fill the gap in the back, too. Oh, Jesus Christ, stop it.
Holy Jesus, yeah. So you was put on the full Irish.
No worries about that then. Just- what we do ask is if people want a full Irish breakfast, that they let us know in advance. So we get the fresh ingredients. We don't want to end up with,
Yeah.
tons and tons of sausages and
Yeah,
bacon.
for sure.
Oh,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
The beer we don't mind drinking ourselves. But, the sausage.
Oh, well, don't worry. When we come down now, you'll have to get in extra sausages.
Actually, you might even have to get in a few pigs now.
Pig and a spit now would be grand.
Extra rashers and everything. Oh, these hungry hoes from Kildare are coming down.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, without a doubt, yeah. And come here, so as you were saying there, there's no, you get people from all over, I suppose. Would you get mostly Irish, or is it mostly from the continent, or a bit of both?
I'd say it's about 50-50, to be honest. We do get some groups from Ireland, and then a lot of people doing the photo rally.
Yeah,
and then doing our part of the island, and then they spend a night or 2 nights at ours.
Oh, very good.
And do some points from there. But we do get people from the continent, and like I mentioned earlier, we've had an Australian guy, a South African lady, an American guy as well.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow, that's
good,
brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah. Proper order, in fairness. Yeah. Look at us. If you can get a bit of decent weather down that part of the,
There's nowhere like it in the world.
unbelievable. No.
Like when we went down last year,
Yeah.
and we done the Wild Atlantic Way, boys, Jesus Christ.
Stunning.
Ah, Lord. And
Stunning.
the roads through the mountains. And
It's a feast for the senses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is. It's a feast for the senses. When you go down there, it's what you're seeing with your eyes. It's the smells in the air. I always talk about going through Miles Gap.
Yeah.
And you're going up through Miles Gap and you've got all the, what are those flowers? Rhododendrons.
Yeah.
And the smelling and the rhododendron. I know my flowers.
TSRs or something this morning.
I know all my flowers. But the smells and everything, and then you come down and you've all these little pockets of like small little lakes, you know what I mean, in through the mountains and stuff like that. It's just, it's fucking brilliant.
And the fish jumping up at us and everything.
Fish jumping.
The salmon and knowledge.
You do it.
Slap down the face.
Shouting out, yes, gov shades.
Oh my God, yeah. So what's the plans then? Are you open? Is there a certain time of year you are closed or what way does that work?
We're open the whole year through, except for a couple of times that we close for a couple of weeks ourselves. So we go visit family and friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But normally we're open all year through. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
How does the wife? She's and your daughter especially, because we met your daughter up and your wife up at Moto Expo. Have they fit in nicely? Are they happy here?
Yeah. So my eldest daughter, Axel, she lived in Belgium. She has her life of her own, so she didn't come over. My son either.
Oh, yeah.
So they're doing their thing. They're living in Belgium, and then Joke's daughter, the youngest one, she came over with us, and so that was exciting in the beginning, like to a new school, and
There was a bit of a change for her as well.
Everything in English, and So, but she managed great. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, she's doing great.
And you must learn. Do you learn English in schools over there?
In second grade, you start learning English. Yeah, but so
you've good English. You've very good English.
She went to second grade just when she got here, so she didn't have English before. Obviously, once we knew we were gonna make it happen and make the big move, we started preparing her and teaching her a bit of English. But
Yeah, it's a big move, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a big move, in fairness, yeah. I'm sure she misses her brother and sister over in Belgium too, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, she does. But, she goes back to Belgium more often than we do.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
So she goes visiting family and friends as well.
Oh, where can you fly? Is Shannon? Do you fly? Can she fly out from Shannon?
Usually it's from Dublin.
Oh, it's from Dublin, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, right, okay, yeah.
It's a bit it's
short
a fair
flight as
trip,
well.
but
Yeah.
it's feasible. Like
For
you
sure.
said, Dublin 2 hours. It's mainly motorway, and it's
Yeah.
3 hours and a bit.
Yeah.
And you're there.
You're there.
So
Yeah, look, absolutely,
It's not that
for sure.
far.
No. And do you mind me asking, what were you doing? What was your life in Belgium before you came to Ireland? What were you doing over there?
I was in the military for all my life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I spent a good stretch in the military. And Yoka, she's a designer,
Very good.
and she works for. Well, she used to work for a retail company, and she still works for them now.
Okay.
But before she was an employee, and now she's
Self-employed.
self-employed.
Oh, very good, very
She
good.
also
yeah.
makes the designs for our merchandise and the prints and stuff like that.
Oh,
So,
good
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's good.
She's the creative one.
Okay, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, Jesus, fair play.
You're just good at taking orders.
That's the military.
I did spend a lot of time in the military. So.
Yeah. Geez, a big change. And where you were in Belgium, was it where you were living in Belgium? Was it a built-up area, or were you out in the country as well? or?
I'd say it was more like in suburbs.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
it was
suburbs to the
cool.
city.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, big change.
No, big change.
Big change, yeah. But it's look. I often daydream about it, even with my own wife. We often say we'd love to get to a stage and do something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to live somewhere coastal and have like maybe a B&B or a guest house or something like that. You know what I mean? That is, in my opinion, living the dream. I know it's probably not obviously it's that easy and that straightforward, but it's a nice way to spend your time too, though. In fairness, would you stay with me if I had a B&B?
No.
No, because you'd have me talk to death when you stop. I wouldn't get to eat me breakfast. We can't count.
Yeah. And as we all know, Brendan even talks in his sleep.
Yeah, and sleepwalks.
Well, it's better than talking than firing. The firing now you'll be the Lord suffering Jesus and you stop,
Yeah, well, lucky I had a window.
How about this size of a window? Oh my God.
He said,
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a very large window sign that he made there. Very, very large window.
Oh Lord. So tell us, what's the plan for 2026? How are we looking? Are we getting full up with bookings, or is there?
Well, yeah, bookings are starting to come in. Well, they started coming in last year actually, but we still have some space available around Killarney Bike Fest, for example.
Oh, right.
And so we have still availabilities if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Going up and down
Yeah.
to Killarney itself, that is.
And you were saying you're not that far away from Killarney, where
Yeah,
you're
40 minutes away. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Nice little run into
feasible.
Killarney too. Like.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
And as I mentioned earlier as well, from this year we're going to have a small campsite at the back of the house. And so if you want to dare the weather, you can put up your own tent and then
Yeah.
that's...
Well, to be
Grand.
fair, like, you know, I swear, when it comes to camping, like, I know you can never be guaranteed the weather in Ireland in the summer months, but it genuinely doesn't be cold.
No.
You know what I mean? So,
No.
like, right, it might be
It's
wet.
warm rain.
It's it's warm rain.
But what we have for the campers is we have a big barn, hay barn, and we have tables in there, chairs in there. We have a bar in there with a fridge and microwave and a kettle as well.
All right.
So you don't have to, sit in the rain and with your
Yeah.
little gas light and trying to heat up your tea
Yeah.
and all that. No,
Yeah.
you come in the barn,
Yeah.
put on the kettle and have your tea there and sit dry.
That's the job.
That is the job.
That's the
That
job.
is the
And
fucking
you know
job.
something? And you're sitting there listening to the rain baiting off the organ and you're going...
Be lovely.
Lovely job, like.
But we do it.
We will.
We fucking will do it. We're going to come
No,
down.
we're going to go down to you now. We are, right?
Definitely, we're going to come
Yeah.
down.
No,
100%.
and I mean that now.
Oh,
we're
100%.
going. right?
What time is it now?
We're Charlie.
Follow me later on.
No, sorry, Charlie. We'll be there before you, bud.
Yeah, no, we definitely
No,
do
we're
that now. That's a
definitely-
plan.
yeah.
I'd
No, we
love to
will.
do that. That'd
Yeah.
be class. Yeah, yeah.
We'll go down.
definitely.
We'll go down some weekend.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. But like, isn't that beautiful? With the tent, you can go down, pay whatever it is, to put up the tent.
Oh no!
And like,
I'll
No,
be
I'm
paying
taking a
for
room.
about-
I
want a room.
put my hand up now. I will
oh no, I
take a
thought we
room.
were doing the whole tent experience.
Oh, no, we're going to do the shed experience.
As you keep saying, Brendan, you're the
Right.
younger one in the group here
Yeah.
now, so you can have the tent.
I'll do the tent. No worries. man.
I'm senior priority here now.
I'll do the
The
tent.
cha
No worries.
needs the bed.
I'll tell you, what turns a lot of people off camping
Or a
is
cot.
exactly like you said, where you have to try and be completely self-sufficient in a tent in a field in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But the tent in this situation, you're only sleeping in it. You've got all the facilities like for having a shower if you want to, heat some food or make some. You know what I mean? You can actually get in there with the rain. Sure,
Corey.
perfect.
Guarantee you, if we go down for a weekend and we've beds
Oh, yeah.
and he's in the tent, the morning now with that fella the whole way home,
Don't make him,
me
Charlie.
bag's killing me. Oh, me hip. Oh.
Do I
oh.
ever complain?
No, but
Do
you
I?
will. You won't be over.
I only complain hanging around with
got
you.
to dignify that special with a response.
Generally, I don't.
Yeah, but anyway, all joking aside, this man's talking. Go ahead, Charlie.
We're going to be down there.
We will be
are.
down. We will be down.
100%.
Very welcome.
I've been following you on Instagram and stuff for a little over a year and stuff. And I remember the first time I came up on it, I was like, bikes, beer, bed, and breakfast. And I was just like, that's savage. Straight away. And then when I looked through it, I was like, that is a fucking savage idea. That's class. And you're the only one doing it.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So
Does any of the tour companies have you does any of them, like there's one or two motorcycle tour companies in Ireland? Have you reached out to
Yeah.
them? Because I'm sure obviously they'd be chomping at the bit to because they do have to book accommodation. you know?
yeah. But the thing is, like, they usually have larger groups, and
Yeah, I get you.
we only have the 4 rooms.
Yeah.
So that's a shame, to be honest.
Yeah.
What they can do is, if they do their recce for their zone for their tour next year or whatever, then there's only 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah.
They could come over.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Can I ask
yeah.
you, Charlie,
Yeah.
how many per room?
Well, we have one triple room, so that's 3 beds.
Yeah.
Or that can be 3 separate beds. And then we have 2 double rooms and a twin room.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very good. Very
That's
good.
enough for the clan.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sharing that.
We'd all squeeze in.
Somewhere. You'd love that, would you?
And I'm not in the middle.
You'll be the double of that.
Oh my God.
Brendan has his tent anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. I have my tent.
Oh, no,
I have my tent. I'd be happy.
Charlie.
He can
he's out
snore
of the
and
den.
fart away to his heart's intent.
I'd say now if these guys will be pitching a tent too, I'd say, oh my God.
No, but I tell you, all Joe said, if the weather's good, I'm still getting a bed.
I'm bringing the tent. I don't care.
All right,
He's pitching a tent now.
listen
Thinking
to that.
about it.
Listen to the hardy
I'm
fella now.
going. I'm bringing
No,
it.
but definitely, all Joe aside now, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to put this on the calendar.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to do that now.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. The Motorcycle Hour podcast is going to be at Bikes, Beer, Bread and Breakfast without a shadow of a doubt. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Look
No.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sample some of this Belgian beer and not have to worry about, you know what I mean, having to
so
take it
looking
home.
forward to not having a hangover.
Yeah,
Because there's no hangover with Belgian beer.
I don't know if that's entirely true.
I drank that. I drank enough to test it out.
Yeah.
No hangover.
No, the trick is to stay drunk.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what happened.
It's so gradual, you don't even know it.
Oh,
You drink.
it's great stuff.
No, it is lovely
I've
stuff.
yet to taste a bad Belgian beer.
Yeah, we used to get this thing, and it was in this is over in Adelaide, and it was like a long wooden board, and they'd have like
taster.
a taster, 4 or 5 glasses of a different beer, and bring it over to you. Oh, the Lord, it was class. Yeah,
Sure. The year we went to Portugal back in 2000,
yeah.
and along the seafront where you go, but there was heaps of shops and all.
Yeah.
But they used to give you a little shot to taste it. You might buy the bottle then, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know the stuff.
Boys, I was in a fucking shop by the time I got to the end of it.
Yeah, I remember that. It used to be a mint, like leaves in it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was like licorice kind of flavoured stuff. Yeah, I remember that.
But
Blow the
no,
fucking
honest
head
to
off,
God, by the time me and Ray
Wicked stuff,
Farrell
that.
got to the end of it, the two of us were fucking seedy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they were giving, and we didn't know the reason they gave you the taste of it was for you to buy the bottle. Sure, we were tasting every fucking thing. Well, the two of us went down base, and there was wobbles in us.
It's like that, you know, the sangria in Spain. You know, remember the sangria? I remember going out on this glass bottom boat, you know, where you're supposed to go out and see the fish and all. And I wouldn't be great on boats, anyway, to be fair. So your man was coming around then with this massive, it was like a teapot.
All right.
Full of sangria,
Yeah.
and he was firing out on you, and I was drinking it, and the next thing, lad, we started to get choppy, and the blood drained out of my
Eating the
face.
fishes.
I was just spent the next hour and a half puking up outside it. Oh, boys, holy God! Come here, tell us. So we can get down there this year anyway. You've got a bit of availability, especially around the bike fest, when I think a lot of people will be probably hitting you up for that because. Obviously, Killarney, I suppose the accommodation is scarce anyway, and it is obviously expensive that time of year. So yeah, I'd say you'll definitely get a couple of people hitting you up for that.
Yeah, they're very welcome to.
Yeah.
Check our
absolutely.
website and see if there's anything available, or send us an email.
Yeah, so shout us out. How do people get in contact? If people are listening to this and they're saying, you know something, I fancy that. How do they get in contact with you?
Well, like I said, we have our own website, so they can contact us with a form in the back, or it has our email address. They can send us an email, and it has our phone as well.
Excellent.
So they can just call us.
Yeah, book in. Yeah. Is there any like certain bikes that are not allowed?
Bikes that are not allowed.
Yeah, is there any like if somebody rocks up on a trike, are they welcome?
They're welcome. They're gonna have a hard time to put it in the shed, maybe. But we've had people on a side, Swiss couple actually, with their son on a sidecar.
On a sidecar?
So, yeah.
What about
we had people on a push bike. So,
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, if you let someone on a push bike, you let anybody in now. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, look, it's been amazing. Is there anything else you want to give a shout out to before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I just want to mention as well, like if you have an issue mechanically, like I'm not a mechanic, but I have some tools. So if you have a puncture in your tire or something, we can make it happen and get you on the road again is at least till the next bike shop.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of bike shops in the neighbourhood as well. We have John Shanahan in the next village. Then if you come on the Harley, I have a great guy with the Harleys.
Okay.
He's Razorback Custom Cycles in Turnafulla.
Oh, yes, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Heard of them, yeah. Harleys don't break down anyway, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's why I have 3 of them, so I can ride one.
Chances are one of them will be working. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So you needn't worry if you're like Pádraig here and you buy a bike that's tending to break down, you got it covered. You can.
It's the whole adage.
Usually the usual things like not starting because battery is dead and things like that. We got that covered.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
if the tire is flat, we have the compressor and things like that. Small things. Again, I'm
That's
not
the
a
small
mechanic.
things that
I'm not a
nobody
mechanic.
ever thinks of.
It
Like.
does. You
But,
go to any hotel anywhere in the country, say you hardly have a compressor there of a soft wheel. They just look at you like,
What's
no.
a compressor?
No,
No.
but that itself, Charlie, will stand to you because,
Yeah.
you know, like when you're touring around and all, and if you know you go to a place where if you have an issue,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something there to help you out.
Yeah.
Simple as.
Yeah. How far are you from Tralee?
Half an hour.
Half an hour.
Yeah.
If we had known at the time, we could have fucking wheeled Jerry off to Tralee.
Could have.
Could have.
Yeah.
He broke down on the way to Killarney last year.
1 kilometre outside it.
1 kilometre outside it, and I made it was my own fault. I made
He answered the phone.
I was honest, and so we went in 2 different groups. Myself and Charlie and Ross and Kieran and James and stuff. We went in our own group, and then we were meeting up with Pádraig and Brian. They were coming down kind of a day or 2 days
Yeah.
into the tour.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was funny the way it ended up. We ended up in Tralee when we weren't really planning on going to Tralee, but we ended up in Tralee anyway. And we said we'd go in and get a bite to eat. And we went into, what was that, the Grand Hotel or something in Tralee or something?
Yeah.
And we had given Pádraig and Brian directions to camp where we were going to meet them, and everything was hunky dory. And just sitting down after ordering the seafood
grub.
chowder.
And all we did speak about was, I'm so looking forward to getting a pint of course.
Yeah, we did.
And then the next thing, the fucking phone rings.
Yeah, we're just saying, oh Lord, our tongue was hanging out for a pint of course. Next thing, Pádraig rings. Well, how are you, Pádraig? Where are ye? We're just in Tralee here. Oh, thanks be to God. He says, I'm broke down. I said, God, the Lord Jesus.
That's why you didn't say what was wrong before.
I know. I said, where are you? We're just outside Tralee. I said, well, of course of God. I can hardly not go to it now. But we went and we got it up and running.
Yeah.
And his radiator burst.
Oh.
But we fixed it. We got it going on the side of the road.
And
there.
then
So
Lucky enough now.
yeah,
Then we got
some
out to
great people.
the campsite where we were staying, and the pub was closing in 45 minutes.
By
And the
Jez, we
7
swallowed
quickest
some
pints I ever.
yeah.
And I fell.
We inhaled the
I fell out of it.
I
After
laughed.
7
Poor,
pints.
like that was that Friday night or a Thursday night?
No, Friday
No,
night.
that was
It
the Friday night.
The
Yeah,
Friday
yeah.
night of
'cause
the
I-
bank holiday
yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
And there was very few people in the pub, like, you know what I mean. And then it was kind of us. And the poor girl, she was a lovely girl in fairness, that was working behind the bar. All she wanted to do was go home. And then us big cahoots come in, and she says, "Oh, I'll be closing up shortly." 100% draws out 25 pints there.
Just keep pulling them.
Just
We'll
keep-
sort
as
it out.
quick as you can pull them, we'll drink them.
And we kept
we
blowing
did.
on. But Jesus, boys, I was in a jock.
But they were
Oh,
lovely.
yeah.
I was pissing like a racehorse.
They were lovely.
You were anyway in his boots.
Yeah. Couldn't Charlie got out in the middle of the night to go for a slash outside and couldn't find his boots, so he put on my boots, and he could nearly live in my boots. That's a whole other story. That's a whole other story.
And Charlie dribbles.
Oh Lord! Come here. We are definitely looking forward to getting down and seeing more of Bikes, Beer, Bed and Breakfast. I'd urge everybody to jump onto. You're on Facebook and Instagram as well, I believe.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, jump onto Facebook and Instagram and give us a like and stuff, and check out, give yourself a shout, because you're a sound. And of course, I've met your darling wife, and she's every bit as nice and friendly as yourself. So you've got it all covered. If you're heading down, you know, make a point of going down to the sunny.
I'm looking forward to it
south.
now.
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah,
looking forward to
genuinely,
it now.
very much looking forward. Down to good old Brosnan, County Kerry.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
Because you can't be
No.
a weekend there now with the boys, having a few squats, a bit of
crack.
spinning around.
Yeah.
Sure, what better fucking crack
Yeah, I
can you
wouldn't
have?
bear with a stick. No,
God
it's
only
not.
knows where you'd end up.
Absolutely.
You want to lock your door in case some of us gets fall in through the door. Charlie, thanks a million for coming on. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure, and thanks for having me.
No worries,
problem.
no worries whatsoever.
And, hope to see you soon.
You
Oh,
will
no,
see
you
us
will.
soon.
You will.
No,
Without
definitely.
shadow of a
No,
doubt,
no,
It might be the last time you say that, but
yeah. Yeah, you'll see us, and then when we're leaving, you're
It's,
going,
thanks
bye,
be
and
to
fuck
God.
off, and don't come back
Lock that
again.
gate.
you
Lock
just
that
see a
gate.
for sale sign on the house. Oh my God, no, you got it. Charlie, thanks a million. Safe home on your bike. I know you've a dirty, wet evening ahead of you there, but yeah, safe tripping on that bike now.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Thanks a million.
no
Chat-
problem, chap.
Jump on to Bikes, Beer, Bed and Breakfast on your Facebook and Instagram and give them a shout. And we might see us all down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely
yeah.
stuff. Over now, so.
Perfect.
We'll tell you when we're going down.
Absolutely. Over now, folks. And that was the one and only Charlie from Bike, Beer, Bed and Breakfast. Say that 10 times fast, McQuaid.
Bike, beer, bed and breakfast. Bike, beer, bed
Okay,
that's enough.
I'll take your word for it. So we're heading down there. That should be an interesting one. We'll hopefully meet up with a few people when we're going down there. We'll have to look at the old calendar, as the fella says,
Yeah.
and see what our availability is like.
Absolutely, and we'll throw it up then, and sure, you wouldn't know people that listen to the podcast might book the same weekend and
100%.
have an old shindig.
It could be the last shindig he ever has down there, but you're lucky we'll get one over anyway.
Oh, we'll get one over.
Oh,
anyway.
absolutely, yeah, 100%. And while you're exciting, boys, just want to chat about and going on your lives, any rashes anywhere on your body, or
Still the same one.
still the
That-
same one,
That
yeah.
cream you told me to use is no good.
no, isn't that? No, Sudocreme.
I
If
got
it-
this new stuff. It's actually grand. It's
No.
great for moisturising your skin and all that. Yeah.
Sudocreme. If Sudocreme doesn't work, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That is 100.
You can grow back an arm with that stuff.
You could grow back an arm with Sudocreme. Sudocreme solves everything. That it. 110% without a shadow of a doubt, yeah. How are you getting on, chat? And any old spins planned this weekend coming, or Anton? Or
Actually, no, busy this weekend now. Yeah.
oh, working?
Oh, doing a bit, yeah.
Holy Moses.
Yeah.
What?
No, I have to go in now and give me brother-in-laws and that a hand there
Oh, yeah.
with the
house.
house.
Ah, God, yeah. Fair play, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it's given. It's given a bit of a...
That's given miserable.
miserable enough weekend.
Well, if it is, the child be inside. Right? Now, because, I'm afraid if I get too much rain, I could grow.
Well, there's that.
You know
To be
what I mean?
fair, there's that much sugar in you probably would melt, to be fair. You know what I mean? Now, you're 90% sugar.
Well, I tell you what,
know what I mean?
mentioning sugar, now we have to give
Well,
the Queen Bee,
Queen...
Lisa
yeah, for a night,
herself,
Yep.
right? She sent us up them yum.
Cupcakes.
Now, I'm just going to say one thing here,
Yeah, go on.
right? And I don't... There's a couple of things in life that I take very seriously. Now, I'm fairly laid back and thing, but me buns, I take it very serious.
Yeah.
No, I
But
do.
you look like a fella that would.
I take it very, very seriously.
You look like you've had one or two in your
I would have had one or two. I'm subject to an old creamy bun now. No offense.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I think we are. One.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
100%.
fuzzing now as well.
Not to be confused with a cream pie. That's a whole different thing. But we'll talk about that later, right? But they are honestly
class.
in the top 5 buns I've ever had in my entire
Yeah.
life. Queen Bee coffee. Go over for the coffee. Fair enough. I haven't
Actually,
tasted the
myself
coffee
and
yet.
Noel went over yesterday there. We were on our way to Nace. And, no, sorry, tell you a lie. We're on our way back. No, we fucking weren't. We were on our way
Jeez,
over.
that made a huge difference in the story.
I had to give you a bit of a confused.com. I know, but we'll tell you. So, no, we dropped in on the way over. And as usual, Lisa came to the window.
Look, he was
and
doing
a
something
big-
and he ended up there.
He was exactly.
Yeah,
He
right.
went
You
there
keep
and there.
interrupting me and I'm going to fracture your skull. But she came to the
Unclench the
window,
fist.
very friendly again, the whole lot. We ordered 2 cappuccinos
2 cappuccinos,
and a couple of buns.
couple of buns.
And you know something? Fucking-
What sort of buns now? You need to be
no,
specific.
don't ask me the names of buns
Sure, it's
now,
very,
right?
I can't visualise it if I don't know what sort. What was on them?
Fucking
Cream.
I had one with flakes
Oh, yeah.
and all that on it, right? Yeah, no, it was nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
dandruffy flakes. no.
Noel had a-
what sort of flavour?
A yellow one, I think it was the lemon one.
I love an old
It's
lemon
getting
cake.
serious now.
Ching, ching.
And then he had...
He too.
Noel.
Hungry.
Noel wouldn't fly on one wing.
And how
bud.
many did you have?
Oh, no, I only had one. I'm watching me figure.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
It's round already, yeah.
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 And come here.
That waistcoat doesn't even close on you anymore.
Yes, it does.
That's a big chest, you see.
It's the
And come
chest.
here.
No, it's the belly.
No, I have to say. So obviously, for those who are saying, where are these based on? So obviously, we mentioned last week you were out for a spin on your bike and you headed over to Honey Bee.
Yeah, I had to
Honey
see-
Bee.
No, Queen Bee.
Sorry,
Queen Bee.
I keep it. So we headed over to Queen
I
Bee
swear to God, the next
Coffee.
time I correct you now, you're getting a smack. I'm sorry.
Queen Bee Coffee in Allenwood, and you went in, and she's a listener of the podcast, and her lovely husband Wesley are into the bikes and listen to the podcast. And you mentioned that they were so nice, and that they were loved. The coffee was amazing, and the buns and the service, everything was top notch. And lo and behold,
Yeah.
what was waiting for us today?
Oh, I'm telling you.
A box of
A lovely box
I even brought my wife over.
with the motorcycle hour logo on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah,
They're
that's
special.
class.
Hold on.
We're gonna
Oh, that
put
was the
photo-
cherry on
They're
top. I swear to
special
God. I couldn't
edition,
believe
though.
it
You
when he
can't buy
showed me
them.
them.
That's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
When he handed me the box, he says, "Have a look at these yolks." Because I opened and I just looked and I was there. Ah, these are deadly.
That was
Yeah.
absolutely.
We're going to put the
jeez.
photograph up on our
100%.
page.
So
Yeah.
I think the thing I'm going to take from this
Yeah,
is
no,
it's
do
the
me a favour.
gas.
Don't put that video up now.
No, well, I probably will. But
yeah.
but the gas thing about it was it goes to show you when people are listening. You know,
Yeah.
all we took for us was to mention
jeez, yeah.
that how nice it was, and then we got a whole load of free buns.
Yep.
Yeah.
So on that note, I was in Terence Healy's during the week.
Yeah.
And there's a gorgeous bike over there, a couple of gorgeous
Yeah,
bikes over
yeah,
there.
they're-
We really fell in love with
Yeah,
it. That Africa Twin now was
that Z900 RS.
Z900. You know what I mean? I love
yeah.
one of them now.
Yeah.
And he's such a nice
What's that
fella.
little
Really
buns?
nice.
And
Yeah.
well, you know, if she's throwing us a few buns, Terence might throw us a few bikes. Who knows?
Yeah, well,
Starts off with a bun, lad. I don't know where it's going to end up.
there's a nice jigsaw over there now. Terence,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can train
Yeah,
and
throw us a
an
box.
MP9
A
now
box.
as
It'd be
well.
like the cupcakes. You
Or
can pick which one
don't
you
know
want.
if
wait till I tell you.
Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson are listening there. I know they have a whole range. They have
my-
loads of them.
They have loads of stuff.
My
They
wife-
just- they don't even need it all.
I know what my
don't
AC,
need
they have
it.
a breakout, they don't even use it.
No,
Not
like,
even
there's
saying
bikes
that.
up there and they're not even using them.
No.
Do you know what I mean? They
I
look
wouldn't
fierce
mind
well.
taking the breakout
would.
off the hand. Like, I don't want
No.
it, but look, if I had to, I
would
would.
do it.
No, fair play.
That
Keith, fair
ST,
play.
I'd happily, do you know what I mean? Give me that for 6 months. I'll do a full review on it. You know, all the bells and whistles on it. I'll take videos of it. Do you know what I mean? I'll sleep with it. Whatever it takes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
That shows
as
your
I said,
commitment. I
brought
respect that.
I brought my wife over for a cup of coffee and a
Or back to the
bun.
buns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, believe it or
Now,
not.
were you going or coming from someplace? It seems
Now
fairly-
here,
I
now,
was
I
driving
don't want to hear
around,
this.
right?
Nice.
in circles.
And my wife loves her cup of coffees.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And she actually said that was absolutely in her top 10.
Queen Bee Coffee.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. And if you're listening out, what's the girl's name in Queen Bee?
Lisa.
Lisa. All I can say is
Lovely buns.
keep up the good work.
Oh, yeah,
Keep up the
absolutely.
good work.
Leslie now, because Wesley will give you a slap in the mouth.
They were lovely buns.
Cakes.
Cakes.
Cupcakes.
You can't be
Yeah,
saying
that's
stuff like
it.
that,
You
Lisa.
can't be saying
said
that
buns.
now.
No,
No,
you said
you
buns.
can't be saying
You can't.
buns.
No,
She's a
you're in
married
trouble.
woman.
Yeah,
Less of it
absolutely.
now.
Less of it now. Come here.
Bit of self-respect, McQuaid.
I even saw that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Couple more things moving swiftly on before we get into a court case. Kevin Keys. We have some news on Kevin Keys. So Kevin Keys has set up those that may be on Kevin Keys supporter page or the Daracor racing page. So Kevin has a unique thing set up. I have to say it's a great idea. I don't know why more people haven't have it. Maybe they have and I just haven't seen it before. But he's got a supporters package at the minute. For the absolute bargain price of €70, you get, I think it's a t-shirt, Daracor Racing t-shirt and a hat, which I think would add up to about 70 quid anyway.
Wouldn't be far
right,
off,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a couple. Then you get updates and stuff of what's going on, and you'll be added to a WhatsApp group where you get behind the scenes look at the Isle of Man TT. You know, the races, how he's setting up the bike, just pure stuff that you wouldn't get access to any other way. And I think it's class. I genuinely think it's a class idea.
You picture you sitting in work now, and all of a sudden, bing, you
Bing,
look at the
looking
WhatsApp.
at, we're over in that.
Look at this.
Oh, we're in the Isle of Man. This is the setup. We're setting up the bike. We're this, that, and other. You'll get
man,
to
that'd
know
be
exactly
deadly,
what
like.
it'll
I
be.
swear to
Absolutely
God.
class.
Like-
Obviously, we're a sponsor of Kevin's, so we're in one of the sponsor groups, and it's absolutely brilliant.
Ah,
Like, you
it is,
get
yeah.
all the behind the scenes stuff.
It feels like
from
you're nearly
testing.
there, but you're
it
not.
does. But you're
You
just,
know?
yeah, I know. You wish you were there. But yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Yep.
It's an absolutely
Class
great idea. Yeah. Anyway, and you're supporting. Like in fairness, you're supporting a young, really phenomenal up and coming racer. A man with
Those
serious
t-shirts
potential.
are class.
They're savage.
they're deadly.
They're Daracor.
They are
Daracor
deadly.
colours are class.
Yeah, they're very well done.
They're very, very
Oh,
well
yeah,
done.
because I've said, Keith will be listening to this. You better have got me one of them, what's them jackets?
Oh, the
sleeveless
blouse.
jackets.
The
That I
blouse.
can put my phone into it. He told me he'd get me one that I can put my
This
phone
thing with the pocket.
I don't know. I know. It was, it
So
was,
when
it
you're
was a
taking
tiny
orders,
bit of
I'll
few
take one
thumbs.
in a large.
Gonna go again. Sorry.
Hilarious.
But no, head on over
Yeah.
if you anybody that's into that. And I know that will definitely appeal to a lot of people for like 70 quid is nothing.
It's
Especially when
not.
you get the
And
t-shirt and the hat and the whole line. You know?
Yeah.
And I think to me personally, it's the WhatsApp group that appealed to me.
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
that.
Yeah, because
Ah.
the crack and
You get
know,
you get to see exactly what's
Yeah.
going on. Stuff that you won't get to
like,
see
I
anywhere
mean,
else.
at the minute, because we're on his page, like we're being sent videos of him out in Spain doing what he's doing, and
the shark
it's
dead and all
savage.
that, yeah.
It's
100%, it is.
absolute savage.
It's
You know what I
brilliant.
mean?
You get a full up there, like it's
So,
class.
like, I
Even
mean-
from him going on the boat and stuff, it's brilliant.
It is.
It is.
You know what I mean?
I do. I totally enjoy
Yeah.
it. I do.
And like, look, at
my
the
wife,
end of it,
not so much,
Yeah.
because she's trying to sleep and all you hear is this big tick off the accent. Kevin Key's going, well, folks, how's it going? So we're just here doing this, that, and Debbie's going, if you don't fucking turn that off, I swear to God. But no, it's class.
it
Jump
is,
on over.
and not only that, like I mean, Jesus, like the people out there that pump money into these GoFundMe's and all this. Listen, there's a man that's out doing a sport and keeping racing going. So get behind him.
Yeah.
70 quid, you get a
Absolutely.
t-shirt and a hat, like, and all the info behind the back, behind the scenes and all.
Yeah.
So look, €70, not. You'd spend
It's
down
embarrassing.
20 fags and
It's spend
a
it in
burger and
10
bag of
minutes in a
chips.
pub.
You wouldn't fill the lawnmower for it now at the minute.
Oh, no, I'm
No,
God,
no,
yeah.
no.
That- No.
No, well said. Okay.
Well said.
You
it's
must
right.
have some tank in that
Give
fucking
yourself a
lawnmower.
pat on the back there.
Come here, I have a little joke for you, just on that. This is a good one now. I like this one now. I have to say, you're going to enjoy this one. It's not really a joke. It's actually more of a statement, I suppose.
Right, go
So-
on.
Here we go.
Did you know, right, that not all the Spice Girls can carry petrol, but Jerry can?
Oh, that was a real unk joke right there. Oh, my God.
You
sick
can't laugh
myself up, man. I'm here all week, folks. I'm here all week. Get your tickets early. That's all.
Ah,
Get your tickets
jeez.
early.
Get your tickets.
Thanks, Fred. I knew you'd appreciate it. You'd appreciate it. I go to all that joke. Ireland's biggest ride out. The last thing we want to chat about.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's coming up short, isn't it?
It is approaching at a rapid pace. It's on the 12th of April, I do believe. It's the 12th of April, so that's over in
Sunday.
Yeah, over in Parkree in Kells. So we'll be over there. I think that's the plan. We're going to set up our stall and we'll be doing a live podcast on today, and we'll be shooting a few videos and a few bits and pieces and having a chat with the organisers and all
But
that.
I won't be videoing.
No, I think no.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Is he out of his probation then at that? Or what does
I
that
don't
work?
know.
I didn't even know I was on probation. Am I?
There wasn't.
I
There is
thought-
now.
There is now.
I thought
no,
my
at the
probation
start.
was when you paused the fucking video, mate.
No, that was your. kind
That was
of-
shocking.
No.
Yeah,
that was
was
shocking.
bad, no.
That's what
Funny.
you call
Although a
cyberbullying
lot
right
of
there now.
people, a lot of people did find it quite amusing.
Oh, stop.
You know, they did
Oh,
find it.
Might wait a
stop.
while before you have to do live stuff
I,
anymore.
I, won't,
mind
I won't be handing you the drone anytime soon.
No.
To be honest with you.
No, I wouldn't trust myself even to lift it. You don't mind fly you.
No. Well, that's the plan. We're going to be over there. We'll have our merchandise and the whole lot there. We'll be having a bit of a chin wag. We can't go on the bikes. Well, somebody can go on the bikes. I can't. Well, one of us can't. Well, actually, I could if somebody wants to bring over all the gear.
I'll be working that time.
It's a Sunday.
I'll be
have
making
to-
dinner. I don't know.
I have to shave me goldfish. So see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to it now.
Yeah.
I am very much
Yeah,
looking forward
should we
to
go
it.
crack?
Yeah, we'll be good old crack in
Yeah,
fairness.
because the thing is now the proceeds now it's going for the bike
It is
racing now.
going to the bike racing,
Yeah.
which is what we all love to hear.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
absolutely.
we're looking forward. We are very much looking forward to that. So yeah, watch this space. There's loads of stuff coming up. I was just had a quick flick through Facebook earlier on. There is tons of stuff coming up.
Oh, absolutely.
Over the
Sure,
next
every
couple of
weekend.
weeks.
Yeah, every weekend now there's
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
McQuaid always does this. He kind of goes.
You
I don't
asked
know.
me to remind you about Harley Davidson.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, don't worry, I'm not wrapping this up anytime soon.
I thought you were doing that.
No,
the digger.
we're kind of
Thought you were doing that next.
we're on the home stretch, but we're just not there yet. You know
I
what
thought you were
mean?
doing it in this bit. Since
Ooh,
we're on
well-
about events.
We'll put the brakes on it there now for the now. Yeah. Harley Davidson have released. I'm actually raging. I'm saying this because I have to book in mine yet. But Harley Davidson have released the dates for their upcoming.
What you say, booking what?
book. I need
Oh,
to
your
book-
place. Oh,
Yeah, I need
Jesus.
to book in the bikes. I need to book our place on the bikes. You won't because you're just on me.
certain license.
You don't meet the license requirements. But, not to worry. Always next year. Lynhams of Lara. It's the Harley Davidson Experience Tour. The 2026 model lineup at Lynhams of Lara, and this is the 23rd and the 24th of May. Lara, County Wicklow. Just go, honestly, because the bikes are class. The weather probably will be class.
Is it?
That's a bit of an
Class.
assumption to make.
Class spot to ride around.
Savage spot to ride around. The food in that place is
Are you
unbelievable.
going to ride the bikes over to it?
Yeah, I think we probably will. We'll probably be doing a bit of a podcast over there, but sure, we can probably.
I might
break
ride
some-
my Harley over.
Well, you don't need. Well,
Yeah,
if
you might do, yeah.
Because you can
Exactly.
take out the bikes there, so you still get a spin in, like.
Yeah, well, that's true too, I suppose. Yeah, that's true.
And
We
come
probably
here,
will ride the bike though.
This is going
depending
to
on-
sound so stupid because, like, I've
We're well
never
used
heard
to
that like this.
We're
But like,
well used to it. Go
they
ahead.
must bring like a lot of lorries over. Like, how many bikes did they bring over to this place?
No, you know the lorry thing that they do have down in Killarney.
Down in Clarny.
They're bringing that.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll be an interesting one. That'll be absolutely class. Yeah. So yeah, don't forget to put that in the old calendar. We need to. I think if you jump online, you'll get the details. There's a QR code how you can book in to get your spin on the Harley and the whole lot. But I'm just telling you, if any is take the matte grey ST, I will not be one bit impressed. That's all I'm going to say about that. I have to give another shout out to the boys over on the Rome to Istanbul tour. We had obviously the boys on from Rally Red Ireland, so that they're well and truly underway. I think they could be wrapping it up now, but just seeing some of the footage from the legend of Noel Donnelly, seems to be having a ball, and of course his better half is over there driving a van around. So I think they're well and truly underway with that trip. So I think this is the last prep for a marathon stage when the riders go into Turkey overnight without support. So that's going to be an interesting
They're
one.
getting
We'll
their
follow
teeth
them.
done.
They're getting their teeth done now. They're not
If
on
Noel comes back,
Harleys.
with a big white Delph, I'll know why he was at.
No, I genuinely, there was a lad on site there yesterday, and myself and one of the boys were walking up, and this fella was all of 70 yards away.
Yeah.
And I thought he had a white mount guard in. And as he was getting closer and closer and closer,
Stop.
the fella that was
You're so
beside me, I
blind,
said,
yeah.
"Oh yeah, here's your man from the ESB that we had to do." I said, here, has he been mouthwashing with Tipex?
Was he like Ross in Friends when he puts the stuff on? Remember that?
Yeah, the tan, yeah.
Yeah,
No, he puts the whitener on his teeth.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Worse.
Are you
I had
serious?
to put the sunglasses on.
You're serious? Oh my God. Yeah.
He's
That's
probably
what
looking at you saying, "What's this lad so ignorant? Will he not take off the glass when he's talking to me?" Like,
It's different. It's different.
yeah, and you're squinting.
It's a different
So that was
story now.
like, do you
altogether.
remember Delphi sold the yellow paint to the Indian
Oh,
jibber?
yeah.
And he was out the train
close.
place. I swear to God. And he rings Delphi. What sort of paint did you? And this fucking thing glowing.
The whole
Lord.
place lit up. Holy divine Jesus Christ!
sake.
Yeah. The old dental thing over in Turkey. That's maybe they are over there doing that. I don't know. That was like God be good to poor old Shane McGowan. Do you ever hear the one about Shane McGowan when he went to the dentist?
Oh, I
Poor old
think I
Shane
did.
McGowan. The dentist said, he says, "Well, I've good news and bad news." He says, "Well, the good news is says your teeth are grand." He says, "The bad news is your gums have to come out."
Oh,
Shocking.
shocking.
So that was that's the whole. A couple of things to say to watch out for there, and we'll definitely see us all up in Lara. We're truly looking forward to that one. As the fella says, before we wrap it up,
Yeah.
does Annie is by any chance know what time it is?
I think I do.
And now, it's time for the Tech and Torque Report.
What are we talking about this week, McQuaid?
Motorbikes.
Motorbikes.
I thought we were going to talk about the straight
The
up,
new
whatever it was.
GHD hair straightener,
Yeah.
or the
Oh, is that
Well,
come
if
forward,
anyone
Ken, is
think,
it?
use it if no need for it.
Do you know that's actually considered a class of harassment now?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's classed as harassment if you're sneering somebody over being bald.
Yep.
You could get in big trouble for this chat.
Well, I tell you what, I tell
I'm
you
going to
what,
slap
I tell
the...
you what he won't be. He won't be able to get his leg over the bike that we tested.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but maybe
sure.
the Indian, the sculptures.
That's for sure. Someone actually said to me, says, "McGuire, you actually make that bike look small." And I don't know whether to take that from a compliment or what are we with.
No, you look normal sized on it.
Do I?
And what?
Okay, the Africa Twin.
Yeah.
Oh no, that fits you like a glove.
She's a big baby.
Oh no, it is, yeah.
Oh, she is a big baby. She's a nice one.
Looked like a 125 on you. Oh, who said that?
yeah. So, of course, we are talking about none other than the Honda Africa Twin.
Yep.
1100. We obviously were lucky. We went over on Saturday and we got to bring it out for a spin. We both test rode it.
Yeah.
It was, as I said in the video and that we did, it was genuinely a bike I always wanted to. Not the older one that never really.
No,
Appealed to you.
No, it never really appealed to me a whole lot. Do you know what I mean? But then when it had its resurgence, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Resurgence?
Yeah. Well, I understand, Jen. Yeah, so
Thanks.
I got you, man.
I saw it everywhere, and it was on every magazine. It was on every. It was on every ad you'd see. It was a new. The
You see a lot of them
Africa Twin.
around.
I remember seeing a lad up at. I think it was at the Lusk. You know the big apple green and Lusk.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was on that. He was only had to buy one. Going back a few years ago.
Is that the one at the roundabout? Sorry.
No, it's one off the motorway, like off the M1.
Yeah.
And so I got chatting to him, and he had like the hamburger with the lot. He had the new Africa Twin 1100, the red one, with all the adventure style luggage on it, all the Garmin GoPros. He had the bags and boxes, the whole job lot. And the bike just stood out. It was just gorgeous. And I was just chatting to him. I says, "Where are you heading?" And he says, "Well, I'm heading down to Cork now. Getting on the ferry,
Oh, many times. Yeah.
I
going
remember
across
this, yeah.
Santander." And he was in and up in Greece. He was riding around for a couple of months. And I said, "Fucking, that's going to be some experience." You know?
I'm telling you.
That's going to be some experience. But anyway, the Honda Africa Twin, as I said in the video, and it's not something I say lightly, genuinely the nicest bike I've ridden, I think, maybe ever.
Yeah.
And that is no messing. I absolutely fell in love with it. It is everything you know the way they say sometimes maybe don't meet your heroes, but no, not in this
So
case.
what you're telling me now, your treasure's coming up for sale, is it?
I can't afford the Africa Twin. I don't
Oh
think
my
at
God.
the actual minute. I did ask Terence for the price on it, and he did tell me what it was, and I'm struggling to remember it at the minute. But it is, the bike is
So
available.
he
in Terence
basically
CDs.
frightened you.
Yeah.
You're trying to recoup it.
No, it's on Done Deal and all for sale, but it is a smashing bike.
It looked nice now. I actually only pulled up when you were pulling it in.
Yeah. Oh, you did. That's
So
right.
remember,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
then
yeah.
you come over and all right, boys, now let's go. And I was there, I just got here. Let me have a look at a couple of bikes.
Yeah.
know?
I can't actually remember. Was it loud? I don't think it was overly loud, was it?
There was a nice old thump of it.
Nice little thumb
It
up.
was nice.
It is 16950, a 2023 Honda CRF, and of course there's finance available and all that. But like again, it comes with, she's the full adventure style, the proper adventure style luggage. It has everything you'd expect from a bike of the type, like rider modes, 4 present modes, 2 custom modes on it, 6.5 inch TFT screen on it. You've got
That had that. Do you know what was different about that screen? Mm-hmm. It had the little peaky thing on it,
yeah.
as opposed to just being a flat screen. So
Keeps the sun off.
Keeps the sun
Oh,
off.
yeah. Is that with the other yoke on top of it?
Little
It's like the
things.
thingy-majigger, is it?
Yeah,
Shiny
but like
thingamajig.
shiny doowacky.
Oh, right, with
little
the,
things
with
like
the red
that.
tubes coming over.
Yeah,
Make a serious difference
Right.
on it. Quick shifter on it. That's another
Sorry,
option on it as
there
well.
was a quick shifter on that.
Yeah, there was a quick shifter.
There was
on
a
that.
quick shifter
Yeah,
on that.
absolutely.
Yeah, there was.
100%.
Some people didn't think there was.
Some people didn't think there was.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people that should know better.
Yep.
But obviously didn't.
I should have known
Not looking at
better.
anyone.
Is that Mark done up there? Oh, hi, Mark. Ride height 850. Now this is the one that's going to catch a
why
lot of
is he
people.
crying?
She's tall.
Like you do have to get on and off on the pegs.
You do.
Especially if the boxes are on it.
100%.
Yeah.
It is a tall.
Yeah,
bike.
because it's like, as we've seen, certain lads got it hard to get their leg over.
Yeah.
Would that be taller now than the Tracer now? It would be a lot higher, would it?
Oh, jeez, it is.
The Tracer's about 8'10".
See,
810.
what doesn't do
Correct.
it for me about adventure tours, on the MT, on my, like, the York I'm riding, when I'm coming into traffic, like stopping the holler, I can put my 2 feet flat on the ground. Them Yorks there, I'd be in my tippy toes and I'd be afraid. You know, I'd lose my balance and topple over into some poor lad's car.
but no,
me or
woman.
you can fairly well flat
Yeah,
foot,
no,
like,
no.
when we're on it, like.
Didn't
It'll
find
see you have a
a
couple of inches on top of me, like, do you know what I mean?
couple of inches, I swear.
What are we talking
Yeah.
about? Oh, yeah, sorry. Keep
Keep it country
clean,
now.
keep it clean,
Keep it
keep it clean.
country.
No,
The riding position on it is very. It's kind of akin to a more of a cruiser because your feet are very far forward on it. I found you weren't kind of hooked back in on yourself, whereas on some bikes you are. But like that, your feet were kind of dead straight. There was no angle at your knee. I found that very comfortable.
I thought so too. Yeah, I thought it was incredibly comfortable. The 21-inch front wheel. Hand on heart. We came from kind of Mark brought us on a nice little spin around. I don't even know where we were near is it Doon or something? Some chapel or something, not too far from
The road,
Tullamore.
was it?
Via France or something.
Yeah, we took a left in Cherbourg and ended up in Ballyhagan.
Yeah.
But down this, fairly, not won't say testing roads, but not your usual. It wasn't a great surface. Your traditional Irish roads, littered with fucking potholes and stuff.
Yeah.
But it absolutely handled it absolutely perfect. We went in that kind of main stretch of road from Tullamore back to Kilbeggan. Then we went around that roundabout there in Kilbeggan, and I can hand on heart say I probably leaned that Africa Twin over further than I've ever leaned any bike over.
Yeah,
Seriously?
Hand on heart.
Because I
hand
wouldn't
on
mind
heart.
when we were going to get the bit to air after leaving Terrence's, when we were coming round the bend, Mark, I remember you were watching. This lad through his adventure. What peaks, Marshok? The Tracer, yeah. Oh, just the way he showed into the bend.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. No, I have to say, absolutely, thoroughly enjoyed it. Was there anything else you didn't like about the bike?
Yeah, I think we pointed it out. It's how you operate the kickstand.
Yeah.
You smash your shin every time you're using it.
You do.
Now, obviously, once you know it's there, but you will forget. It's just, I don't know what way it's angled. It's just, you smash it off the peg.
Yeah.
And then when you're hooking it back, you smash the other side of your leg off it.
Yeah, with the adventure style boxes on it, they do sit out fairly far.
Yeah.
And even getting on and off the bike, that is challenging enough to.
Yeah.
I mowed my shin off it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The,
two outlets.
One or two of the button positions might be, they're not as intuitive.
No, I think if you got the hang of it,
it would be, but it's, you'd have to remember it's there.
yeah. We
there
were
are that many-
genuinely a half an hour trying to figure out how you turn the heat grips off,
Yeah.
and the hands were burnt off.
Yeah.
Because the heat grips were up last.
you
and it was
got-
Oh, you
burned
put
off.
them on, did you?
Yeah, with the
But they
word
were
turned
on.
on. The hands were melted off.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Very, very smooth to ride. Savage brakes. Loads of power when you want it. What do you reckon about the gearbox, McQuaid?
Very smooth through the gears.
Very smooth through the gears.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
smooth through the gears. But yeah, no, I would genuinely.
Very torquey from a standing start.
Loads of torque.
Yeah.
You can get them, and there's a phenomenal sound off some of them
Yeah.
too if you put an exhaust on them. So I know it's not a bike you buy for that purpose.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ, I absolutely.
But
hand on heart,
she'll
I'm in love
go,
with it.
she will go as well. There was
Oh, she'll
plenty of
shift.
poking her. Yeah.
She will shift, yeah. The Honda Africa Twin, I would say give it a go.
Yeah.
Give it a go. The only thing that might turn you off is the height of it. But other than that,
You heard it from the brain.
It's smooth sailing.
Give
so.
her a go.
give her a go. Go over there and give her a go. Try
Give
your
her a
leg.
go.
Try your leg over and see what happens. Boys, that's it for this week's Tech and Talk. And I think that's it for episode 80.
I
Absolutely.
think so. I think we should wrap it up.
Oh, McQuaid, what have you got there, McQuaid? Oh, over to the McQuader. What have we got?
Coming up, nothing this weekend.
Nothing this weekend. No rallies on this weekend.
No.
Well, okay, not that we're aware of.
Thanks for
anyway.
wasting the time, Darren.
Not this weekend. No, that rally's been deferred. So the next big rally that will be coming up is, as we said last week, the 4th and 5th of April, the Routers MCC rally down in Connolly's Pub, Tullerone, County Kilkenny.
Good old County Kilkenny. Oh, sure, we might make an old spin down to that one, too.
Oh, Kilkenny.
Oh, come here. There's the last thing I wanted to ask you, guys, and it's been annoying me. There's something on the May Bank Holiday weekend. The second. What is it? There's something. Oh, wait, let's see now.
it's on
Is it
the
not
tip of the tongue.
Ireland and Czech? No,
that's tonight.
That's tonight, is it?
No.
Wait, let's see. Oh, is it? Are we voting on the elections or the? No, it's not
No,
that
I'll tell you what it is.
Is
What
that
is
one
it,
of the
Chad?
New York? No.
No, what is it,
I'll
Chad?
tell you exactly what it is now.
It's not them blackguards above in Kildare, is it?
It's the boys in Kildare,
Not them
Clan-
lads.
Gale,
What is it? A rally?
a rally. They're having a rally there.
May the 2nd.
Yeah,
It's all coming back. May 2nd, Carbegie, yeah?
that's the one.
Is it true there's going to be 3 live bands at?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There is, yep.
My God. And is it true it's their 10th rally?
Yep.
Yep.
Prepare me for
Jesus
that.
Christ.
There is.
Oh, there is food
Oh,
there.
there's food
apparently.
there.
Yeah.
A lovely food.
Jesus
Cooked
Christ.
fresh in front of you.
Cooked fresh straight out in front of you,
A
lads.
few
Yep.
stalls and
Plenty of stalls
a
and
few
the whole
celebrities
lot.
will
And
be
a
there.
good out, a nice
Friendly
little bar.
faces.
Friendly faces. Is that? I think there's a podcast going on as well or something. Someone says
I
something about
think
a
I
podcast.
think
Yeah.
think they are doing a bit of a podcast.
If if it's really sunny and you come and you've no hat or maybe a spare t-shirt, would there be some of that stuff on sale?
Look, they very well could be.
Yeah.
They could be selling hats and t-shirts. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yep.
I can't say for certain, but it's looking good. Well, there you go. There's something for the May Bank on the weekend, then, you know. So look, that's something to look forward to do. Fellas, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Folks, we'll wrap it up. If you're heading out on your bikes over the weekend, stay safe, enjoy, and keep us posted.
As they do say, over and out.
Over now. Keep
And
it going.
stay safe on all them motorbikes out there.
Over now. Catch us all back here next week
Catch
for
you later.
episode 81.